All right, so thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to see that at least somebody showed up. No, but like to be honest, we are offering really amazing experience, and so I will present it, and I think the message will pass through easier through Eva, who is a student in the program, and she will talk us about her experience. So what we are offering, so it's a master program, so it's designed a little bit in an international way. I will explain how it goes. So we have two programs. So there is Smart Mobility, Data Science and Analytics, and Sustainable Urban Mobility Transitions. So with respect to the first program, us as University of Tartu, we are proposing entry and exit university. And for the second program, we are just exit university. So the program is part of the EIT Urban Mobility or KIC Mobility. So EIT stands for I forgot Jesus. European Institute of Innovation and Technology. Thank you, Eva. Long day, and of course it's co-founded by the European Union. So yeah, I think here I will a little bit skip this quickly. Just to go dive in. So to introduce myself, so my name is Amnir Adashi. I'm an associate professor here. So our partners, as you can see, so this is part of it with respect to Smart Mobility, Data Science and Analytics. So we have, of course, a master school office that is located in Stockholm, in KTH. So that's where our programs are coordinated. And then there is us here for administrative part. Yannicka is over there. So she's the contact with respect to the program here. And then we have University of Ghent, UPC in Barcelona, TU in Eindhoven, and lately we have University of Lisbon joined the program. So this is for Smart Mobility, Data Science and Analytics. Sustainable Urban Mobility Transitions, we have the same partners, just we have Altois there, additional to these ones. So the whole idea behind this program, it's not only we educate our students about urban mobility or how to solve problems related to mobility and transportation, but you have also that additional fostering your entrepreneurship skills. And that's why all the programs, they have this segment of entrepreneurial aspects in there, and also having some kind of skills with respect to this. One of the characteristics in the program that is a little bit, I would say, very enriching, as I will explain later. So you will spend 1 year in one university, in one country, and then you will move second year to another country, to another university. So you will be in 2 universities during the program. You can choose different combinations that you want. So you have during the application period, you have the right to choose 3 preferences, and then you'd go through the evaluation. And then normally, if you have good grades, everything should be okay and straightforward. And normally, when there is any issue, then we can interfere to find the best combination for you if there is any issues there. But we try to help our students to get the best out of those combinations. The interesting part, so inside the ecosystem of the EIT, so we are an ecosystem mixed between academia, you have also companies involved there, so through the program you get access to them. We have also cities involved in there, and that's why all our courses, among all the partners, the problems that you solve there, they are real ones. They are coming from the city, coming from industry, so it's real problems that the companies, they put on the table, and then you get involved in trying to solve those problems. The same thing is happening here, so it's something that we have across the program. Of course, in between there is also summer school. I will show videos later, so I think Eva will soon experience this. What is interesting about the summer school, so they are organized by universities that they are not in the consortium, so they are new ones. And luckily, they are in different countries. So you spend 1 week in one university, and then you move to another university the second week. So it's 2 weeks. All this, it's taken care of during that process. So, and also, I will talk about something important, which is the financial aspects of the program and how it works. So this is to present a little bit the EIT. So what's in there? So there is, for example, the KIC climate, digital, food, health, energy, manufacturing, raw material, and you see we were almost the last ones created Kick Mobility, and now lately in 2023 we have Culture. So this is some of the programs there that we have. So as I said, it's a collaboration or cooperation between EIT Urban Mobility and University and Industry and Cities, as I mentioned. Yes, we have a lot of hands-on, so we're a little bit kind of technical, so you go and you try things to solve them. So we still believe in this approach, learning by doing. I think most of the students, they complain about too much theory. You will see that you still need a little bit of theory, but you will learn it in a way that you don't feel that you're learning it. But it's still, you will see the importance. I think Eva can comment on that. So I'm referring to you a lot today. So we try also to push that talent among our students. And I'm so proud to say that I didn't expect, because I will explain, we have also an ecosystem for spin-offs and startups. And we didn't have I think we had the first graduate last year, and we have already the first startup coming out. And that was really unexpected. We're thinking that the master program should run at least maybe for 2-4 years till we see something, but actually it started from the first year. And yeah, hopefully if you're interested, I can share. The student who created the startup will be defending her master this summer. So you can see what she's doing. And if you're interested, so I think her startup now, it's Your Way Home. And yeah, and you can check the details. This is something that was created through the studies, and they got supported by the incubators of the EIT, and this is how it started. They created their own startup. So our ecosystem, this is, so you see we have a couple of cities that we work with. There is universities, also companies right here. Then we have some institute or research institutes involved also. This picture is changing so quickly. So this is the latest one. And maybe just, I think in 1 or 2 months, there will be more partners added into the equation. So yeah, and for example, in one of the characteristics, for example, with respect to the master thesis, we push all master theses to be within companies. We give freedom. We offer you also this ecosystem, so you can easily access all these companies, what they are offering, and you can get something there. Or if you have your own thing that you found, we encourage that also. So as I said, one thing is important, you will get 2 degrees, since you're going to be in 2 different universities. So you will have 1 degree from the entry university and the 2nd degree from the other university. What's so special about it, there are 2 different disciplines. For example, sorry, I'm going to take you as an example. If I take Eva as an example, she will have a master from computer science from here. And then she will have a master in transportation engineering from Eindhoven. So 2 master programs that you get, depending on which universities that you have been selected or you chose in your preferences. As I said, 2 universities, 2 European cities differently, and then 2 master degrees from top universities that we have in our ecosystem. So we focus a lot on innovation and entrepreneurship. There is an amazing summer school that we organize every year. And then you have also the internship. And of course, I think Eva can talk about this, so about the kickoff and the graduation ceremony. This is a big event that we organize every October. Yeah, so this is the main programs. So the new one, it's business engineering and urban mobility. Unfortunately, Tartu is not part of it, but we are part of this first 2. So if you want more information, so you can just go to this link, eiturbanmobility.eu/master school. Then you have all those programs. You can click on them. Yes?
I just had a question about the 3rd one. If Tartu is not involved in it, then even if we choose, for example, 2 foreign universities, we still cannot be a part of it?
No, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can.
It's
just us who are not there,
okay.
But you can still apply. Yes,
all right.
No problem. Because we are part of the ecosystem. So if you're coming from university, actually, even if you are outside of University of Tartu, you can still apply. Like if you are, I don't want to put name, but any other university, everybody is welcome to apply. It's just us who are not present in that program. Okay. Yeah. So as I explained, so the first year, so what you study there, so you have like a general introduction with respect to INEs, innovation and entrepreneurship courses. There is something that's really important, and this is where you get hands-on into problems from the companies or cities. This challenge project. So you have two versions of it. So first part is in first year, and then the second part in the second year. And in between, it's summer school in two different cities, two different universities. We became very flexible with respect to the internship. You can mix it with the master thesis, because anyway, you have to go and spend, during the master thesis, you have to be with the company, so you can negotiate with them to do also the internship, and the companies are more happier to have you longer than just for master thesis. This is what we experience. There is cases where the students, they can find earlier internship already in this first year. This is something also that we are okay with it. It's just there is a little bit of how to fix that, because normally it should be registered in the second year, but it's not a big problem. It can be managed. And then, of course, you have at the end the graduation ceremony. So as I said, right now, this is the countries involved. So there is Lisbon, UPC, Ghent, TUI, and then Tartu. And then with respect to the other programs, there is also Germany and Finland with Aalto. Yeah, so this is different combinations. So in some cases, as you can see, for example, you cannot choose TUI and Eindhoven as an entry university. It offers only exits. So this list here, the universities that you can select as entry, and this is different combinations as exits that you can select. So every program, when you go to the web page and also when you're submitting your application, there is a nice explanation about it, which kind of combinations you can do. Yeah, so the outcome of what you get, what I would say, the learning objectives behind this degree, it's literally to form not only people with skills, technical skills, but we want also that you have this kind of critical thinking and how to innovate, and also take into account of being this kind of like young entrepreneur and how to push into this direction. So this is something that we want to kind of like put the seeds out there in our students. And also we want to have this kind of capability of how to evaluate what you see nowadays with respect to transportation and sustainability, and also a perspective with the future mobility. Some of the questions that I receive a lot, for example, depending on the programs, you can maybe find in some other universities or even here locally a more generic thematic, but here, compared to others, the others, they study it in very generic. Here you get really specialized. But you have the advantage, you can still be generic compared to the others. So you can do any other job. I can put it like this. If you are a data scientist, if you go through this program, you can do any job that data scientist does. But if the thematic is really related to transportation, you will excel. And why? Because the difference between you and them, you will also learn about the basics of transportation modeling and mobility. And you will have already experienced type of problems. So really, you get excel in this field of mobility and transportation. But you can still do other jobs if you have decided to move away from this focus of mobility. You can still do any job that a data scientist does. So example, yeah, career path. So you can work for the cities. This is something I'm so happy to see it, that cities nowadays, they start having divisions to solve problems that they have locally. And they are either IT or data scientists or planners or policymakers or economists. So there is this shift happening. There is a need inside the city. Of course, transportation authorities, research institutes, or still if you want to do research, this is something also still possible. Working in industry or launching your startup. So this is all the opportunities that you can get behind the program. Plus, as I said, with respect to startups, you have even incubators within the program that you can join. I think this is a video.
Hey, I'm Mark.
Hello, I'm Ivo.
Hi, I'm Peling.
Hi, my name is Luz.
Hi, my name is Michelle.
Hi, I'm Olajumoke.
Hey, I'm Pawan.
Hi, I'm Pelinsa.
Hi everyone, I'm Tim.
Hi, I'm Valentine.
In
my experience, it's the balance between the technical mobility knowledge from 2 European universities and the hands-on experience that we get at the kickoff, the summer school, and the master thesis placement.
I really loved that they combined core mobility courses with entrepreneurship and innovation courses because, yes, we're engineers, we want to solve problems, but we should also have insight into the business aspect and the innovation aspect. And I love that they combine both to deliver really sustainable solutions. That was my best thing I've liked about the program.
It gave me a lot of insights and know-how in establishing a business. EIT, Urban Mobility, the innovation and entrepreneurship courses, they really sparked my ambition and my interest in doing so. And the network of this master track, it's insane. It really enabled it.
So the program provided me with excellent access to a lot of different programs from EIT Urban Mobility, the whole ecosystem. This meant access to EIT Jumpstarter, EIT Connect, the More Mobility World Congress, many other events. And it provided me with opportunities and access to both businesses and academia. Many opportunities that I'm very happy to have had.
For me, the innovation and entrepreneurship dimension of the program has been a transformative experience that shaped my early career. I now work as an entrepreneur at a startup called Ericsson Connected Recycling within a large corporation focusing on innovation and sustainability in my daily work.
Before this program, I was only an engineer. The innovation and entrepreneurship courses of this master program really helped me tune out my inner entrepreneurship and develop an eye for innovative and scalable businesses. So in the summer school of this program, along with a classmate of mine, we came up with an idea, and 1 year later, it's a registered startup now.
Definitely. Along with learnings on technical part, we learn a lot on economics, policy, innovation. Added to that is the access to EIT's network, EIT's events. So that is a big plus.
The study covers a wide range of theories, but also teaches me practical assets, which I can use today in the startup that I joined. Together with my team, we are creating a new urban vehicle, which hopefully transforms the way that people travel in urban regions.
So after the summer school, a classmate and I founded Urban Wind, which is a startup dedicated to changing the habits of commuters to be more sustainable. If it was not for this program, I would not have found the right people.
I didn't have a clear idea at the beginning, but now I'm sure I want to pursue a career in traffic data.
I wanted a job that was focused on core mobility solutions and intersected with policy making in some way. It's not a linear journey, but I think I'm well on the way there. I think I'm on track.
So when I came here, I wanted to work on innovation and sustainability in the Nordics. And I recently signed a contract with Sweco, one of the biggest companies in the Nordics, working on sustainability and creating better cities.
For my internship, I just sent an email to Carnet in Barcelona saying that I'm starting my EIT Urban Mobility Master Program. That got me an interview and an internship.
I got very good tips from the previous EIT Urban Mobility students. I would say the collaboration and the help between the different cohorts is quite strong.
I managed to get a part-time internship during my first year, in April. Then I collaborated with the same team for my master thesis and I landed a job upon my graduation.
Stay open-minded and take all the opportunities from EIT Urban Mobility. You will open up new potential in your life.
Everything around studying makes it worthwhile. The kickoff, the summer school, and all the events we get to attend. It brings a lot more than a classic master's program. Plus, you get to meet many cool people.
You'll study at 2 different universities in 2 different countries, and you'll learn a lot about different cultures and backgrounds. And I learned that by combining these differences, you actually get the best end result.
You want to see more?
See more what?
Okay, then let's just see it. Can you please click here? All right, and maybe this. So this is an example of summer school. So it was in University of Rennes, so Rennes in France.
Hi, my name is Leon. I'm from Germany.
My name is John. I'm from the United States.
I'm Bing Liu. I'm from China.
Hello, my name is Simone. I'm from Italy.
Our summer school so far was such a blast. Getting together with all my fellow students. It was so fun, but we also during the day learned a lot of new stuff, which was really fun to see.
It's very eye-opening. It's a bit challenging, and for the lecture parts, I really enjoy all the lectures because I also very cherish this opportunity. I can directly listen to all the personal stories from all the people with the disabilities. That's very new to me and provide me more thoughts and new angle to look how the inclusive mobility should be. And it's quite enlightening.
Yeah, I think that it's a very exciting time in mobility. There's a lot of innovation going on. We've had the opportunity to speak with a lot of academics and a lot of industry representatives in the field, and so it's exciting to see all the innovation happening. I hope to be a part of that professionally, whether it's through going through the entrepreneurial track or otherwise, but I think it's critical and something I hope to be a part of.
I definitely think innovation is very important for creating new solutions, for coming up with new design ideas, new processes as well. But I also think that we currently have a lot of existing solutions, a lot of technology that can be applied in different ways. And if we just make changes to the process that we design things, that we think of things around us, that can already make a big difference. So maybe innovation in regards to process, I view that as being the crucial part, and then the second one would be the innovation in regards to maybe technological and more material stuff.
So, so this is just to show the incubators. So this is the incubator program that we have in early stages. So that is offered for our students, and they can join them, and then you get a little bit similar to what we have here also in Tartu. I think maybe with this one it's a little bit large scale because you have big companies already on board in the ecosystem, and you can reach them easily because we have representative of each companies that I showed before. Yeah, there is also cross-kicks incubators. So what does it mean? So if there is somebody from the EIT Urban Mobility, so you are in this program, and then let's imagine you met students from EIT Digital, because they have also their own master programs, or EIT materials, and then you joined forces and you have an idea, so you can get support from both kicks. So this is something that also is there. Yes?
What's for students from RIS countries?
Risk countries. You can check it. So this is the countries in member states of Europe that needs more support with respect to development. Estonia is part of them. If you want the list, okay, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Hungary, I think Spain, Italy also, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to say something wrong, but yeah, there is the list. You can check it. Which is a good news, which means you get more support than the others. Of course, this is an example of. I don't think I'm the right person to talk about this, but yeah. Anyway, if you just maybe I'm advertising early, so be aware there is a webinar organized by the EIT Urban Mobility. It's coming soon. We will advertise it, and there we will have a more explanation and people from, experts more than me in all the activities that they offer with respect, for example, incubators and so on. They can ask in detail these questions. So I'm sorry, I'm going to skip this. Documents and applications, so it's classic. So you need the degree. If you don't have a degree, then you have to, for example, if you are in last year, then you just send us a certificate that you're studying, and you will graduate by the end of that year. Then you need an official transcript. If you're studying, you can get partial one. And then you can submit that, and we know that later you can complete it. Proof of English proficiency. I think, Yannicka, you can comment on that. I think from our side, I think ours is accepted, or like having this. So if you have TOEFL, is accepted. I forgot the name of the other one.
IELTS, I think.
Yeah, yes. So also it's accepted. But anyway, there is a list described there, what you have to do. Of course, a CV, letter of motivation. It's really important when you're submitting this. We need to know what motivates you really in joining this. And of course, the classic, your ID or passport. Yeah, and then as I said, students in the last year of bachelor's certificate on ongoing studies. And then you can qualify for them. AITLS and academic test or TOEFL.
Just a quick question: Does CAE, not the Cambridge Advanced English, or
Those are the only ones.
Okay, right.
I also had a question, like for the English proficiency test waiver, because I completed the international baccalaureate in high school. So couldn't I get like a waiver for that, or is it only for like when you graduate?
Yeah, these ones and specific countries where you have an English degree.
Yeah, which means UK, Ireland, US, Canada, Australia, or New Zealand. If you had any education there, then you are free from submitting this. Yeah. It should be okay. It's manageable. Yes, so the financial part. So the fee, or the tuition fee. So for non-EU applicants, so it's a 16K per year. And then for EU applicants, it's 4K per year. Of course, we offer scholarships, which means you can have an excellent scholarship, which means everything is paid for you. You don't pay anything. Plus, we give you money monthly. So you get like a remuneration or support allowance. So for example, if you are non-EU and you are in excellent scholarship, you get 850 per month, merit scholarship 500. And then if you are EU excellent scholarship, you have 500 per month. And then merit scholarship, you have 5,000. And you can see, for example, if you have excellence, you don't pay anything. But if you have a merit scholarship, then you have to pay half, which is 2K per year. So the first period already opened. Why we have 2 periods? I can explain it. It's so the first period, it's more for encourage for non-EU, just for visa processes if they want to come to Europe. So they have to start a little bit early. And for EU students, it's you can apply also on the first one. but you can still have a chance. So it started in 1st of February, it's closing the 15th of April. So you have time to apply. And then we have the results for the first round, 28th of May, the second round, it's 8th of June. And I think that's it, thanks. Thank you. Any questions? I will say the same thing that I said last year when Eva was here in your spot. Even though if you're hesitant, you should still apply. It doesn't hurt to try. And then later you can choose. Yes?
Is there a limit to how many people can apply, for example, from Tartu?
No,
Okay.
no, absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can apply also to different programs. It's no problem. Any other questions? All right, thank you so much. I will let Eva do her presentation.
Hi everyone. As you heard multiple times, my name is Eva Lotta, and I'm currently the only student here at the University of Tartu. Yes, this abbreviation there means Smart Mobility, Data Science and Analytics, so that's what I'm studying, and I'm doing my entry year here. Yes, a few words about myself as well. So I actually graduated my bachelor's last year, and my background is actually materials science. So I only did a minor in computer science. So that's also a thing to notice, that you don't have to be like a full-on computer scientist to apply. There are people from various backgrounds in the program. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of walk you through my experience so far, and I have a disclaimer to make. I love this program. I wish everyone could be a part of it. It's been just remarkable. So just keep that in mind if I get like too emotional. Okay, so my journey to EIT has been the following. So I attended this info session, I think, about a year ago. And then I did my own research on the topic. And I straight have a suggestion. I think they've been working on their Instagram a lot. So they're like great materials if you want to check out their Instagram, and really suggest it. They have lots of videos from previous students and about like different schools and what they have to offer. Then the necessary documents that were mentioned by Anir as well. For me, the kind of most difficult one was the test. Not because I was hesitant about my English skills. It was just these tests tend to have some very specific requirements. For example, the writing part has to be a very strictly formatted report. So you kind of have to walk yourself through them beforehand. And of course, registering for those tests should be done as soon as possible, because there aren't that many time slots. So if you're thinking about applying, then I suggest to start from that one actually, just to kind of see when they're offering those test times and kind of prepare a bit, because it also takes some time to get the results back and etc. Yes, and then you just take your transcript of records and you send your CV and the letter of motivation. I think that's the most important thing because... Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to ask, does the IELTS or the TOEFL test, how much does it cost?
I think it was a couple €100 actually. I think it was 200 I paid for the IELTS. Yeah, so it was... but it's not too difficult. I mean, it's only the writing part that I kind of had to just study for just a bit. Yes, so as I was saying, the letter of motivation, I think that would probably be the one I would suggest to focus on the most, because I think that's what they're kind of deciding the scholarship. That's the kind of basis. So I would really recommend taking the time, focusing on that, writing a good motivation letter. Then you are on a great path to the scholarship, which is really helpful, especially as you have to do at least 1 year abroad. Yes, and then you get hopefully you get the study offer. There's going to be a welcome webinar where they walk you through everything once again, so you have no, like I had no confusion about it. Everything was like very, very clear from the get-go. And then you sign some documents, including like insurance, which is covered by the master school. So basically when I go to the Netherlands next year, I'm going to be insured. Like I don't have to worry about it myself. Then you have the scholarship like documents and the study agreement as well. And then you start this amazing journey. Yes, I just wanted to give a quick overview of my kind of day-to-day at University of Tartu. But I'm mostly going to focus on like everything what's outside of this studying, because that's even, I think, more valuable. So basically you have like 3 blocks of courses that you can choose. They're all listed on this web page. You can just like Google it, and it's the first link to pop up, I think. And so, for example, this autumn I had these courses. So I took, just like Amir was saying, I had like very generic data science subjects like data engineering, machine learning. Then I'm really like interested in also the geography department, what they have to offer. So I took something from them. And then, of course, intelligent transportation systems. And then now in spring, these are the ones that I'm going to take. So what I'm trying to say with this is the level of flexibility that University of Tartu has is, I think it's unique. When I've talked to my co-students, they've said that they don't have that level of flexibility. So if you're like, yes, if you think that you want to kind of dive deep in the field of data science, for example, I would suggest you to do like 1 year here, because you can basically choose like from the distributed systems, machine learning, etc. Yes, so that was my main point, the flexibility, and I like it. Yes, and so the kickoff, which has so far been the only like official event I've attended, it was in Stockholm, and so it was very intense 3 days. We were working on a project. We had to like, first of all, figure out a problem that we see in the urban environment, then start kind of finding solutions, and finally deliver a solution with a pitch in front of a jury and everything. So it was the first time for me. I was quite scared going into it because I had never done anything like that before. But I found amazing people there. Everyone was just a very special type of people who gathered like in this master school. So it was amazing, and yes, it was a lot of work, but it totally paid off. I feel like so much more confident in my like abilities now. And of course there was a lot of working, but there was also a lot of this. So as Amir mentioned, our team actually won the project, the best solution award. And then we had this big party with like graduates joining us, and it was really, really cool. And then I think it started from there that we heard about this opportunity to go to the Tomorrow Mobility World Congress that was held in November in Barcelona. I got a free ticket via the EIT Urban Mobility. It was in Barcelona, so I went there. There were lots of my co-students were there. I was there for a week, I think. We attended all these really cool seminars and talks, and there was an expo, and it was also like gave such a great overview of the field and how much there is to be done in this field. It was like, I think there were tens of thousands of people attending this smart city and mobility congress. So those have been like this wasn't like to do with the master school. It was kind of like I really wanted to go, and I got an opportunity just via this kind of ecosystem that we have mentioned multiple times now already. Yes, and then soon it's gonna be summer school, which I'm really looking forward to because, oh yeah, I think I should mention, because I didn't know that before like June, that all these travels, like for example the kickoff and also the summer school, everything is paid for. So basically, you just go and have fun in Europe, and of course you work a lot, but it's like, it's even better. You get to actually do something that matters. And then next year I'm going to Eindhoven, and then hopefully get a great internship and also start working on my master's thesis, and then it's going to be graduation, I think in October is the kind of course you graduate like before, like you do your thesis before already in the summer, but then the graduation ceremony is going to be in autumn when you get together with all your co-students once again and just celebrate. I think that kind of network of people is probably the biggest value of this program, because basically I met so many of the graduates during the kickoff in Stockholm, and then 3 weeks later I was asked to join a startup, like by the people who were graduating and had like created their own startup. It's crazy. It's like a fast lane to those opportunities. And yes, if you have any questions, then please do not hesitate to contact me. I can talk about my experience more, or you can ask me questions. And as I'm Estonian, we can also chat in Estonian, no problem. So yeah, if anyone has any questions right now, then I'm happy to answer. If not, then just, oh, yeah.
It feels like it's like very, very business oriented. Do you feel like your like technical skills or something don't get enough attention or something?
That was one of the things I was afraid of. But no, I wouldn't say so. I feel like, for example, the intelligent transportation systems, that is actually a course that Amnir is conducting, very technical, like data science based, but just like you're dealing with mobility data science, but it's still like very technical. And machine learning, data engineering, both very technical. And this spring as well, mobility modeling that I'm taking, also technical, and I just started, so I don't remember them all. But so I think, especially here in Tartu, you have a chance to choose. So you have to do, I think the reason why I have so many innovation courses right now is because I want to kind of do them here, and then next year I kind of focus more on the technical side. So maybe I kind of took an abundance of them currently. But yes, you can choose here. And for example, I know that in Barcelona it's very technical. Like I think they don't have as much like flexibility of choice, but I've heard that it's a very technical program. So people like who haven't done much computer science have been struggling a bit even. So I think it kind of depends on the choice of university and your own personal preferences, basically. That's a good question. I remember that I also thought that at first. Yep.
So if I was, for example, to go to, let's say, Ghent, then what kind of, I guess, teaduskond would I be in?
Faculty.
What kind of faculty would I be in?
If I remember
correctly. Like Eindhoven or whatever, like what does this fall under?
It's Faculty of Engineering.
Engineering, yeah.
Okay.
I remember that Ghent is kind of focused on logistics, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So each school has...
Still, yeah. The fundamentals, it's still around logistics in urban areas.
Yeah.
So each school in each country has its own kind of specialization.
I will not call it that way. So you're asking a very technical question that it took us months to solve it. So we had to build upon existing programs in each university. But we needed also, so we have inside the program, we have the learning outcomes. So we have set learning outcomes that you have to get, like any student who comes from the program, from any university, we don't care which one you select. At the end of the day, when we check, when you're graduating, you have all those learning outcomes checked. And in order to do that, we had to sit down with every university. I'm talking about it because I'm the program lead, I had to do this. So literally we sit down with every university and we go through the courses that they proposed or they think they can fit all those learning outcomes in whatever combination. And then we went through them, what really the students are learning there. And when we notice that there is something lacking, then we push the partner university, you have to create a new course, or you have to update your course. And that's why we have, I forgot to say this, and that's why we have this yearly evaluation that we do all the time to adjust if there is something missing, and the programs are labeled. So we are EIT labeled, which means we have a process of quality check of the program, which is a large book of checking everything is following some rules. And every year we have been checked like this. So when we created the program, we were lucky from the beginning. We got labeled, and then every year we have to show proofs that we are still having quality that we are promising. And that's why whatever combination you will choose at the end of the day, you will be the same as anyone who choose any other combination when it comes to the learning outcome. Okay. So this, as Eva said, some experience will be different, but the moment you're coming to the exit, because that's why we have a curriculum. For example, in Tartu, we have set of courses. They are designed for entry, and there is another portion for exit. And they are designed in such way, if you're coming from somewhere else, we can fill in all the gaps that are missing there. It's true, Eva has this point that us are very flexible. So yeah, with respect to choosing courses. But in some universities, some of them are okay, some they don't. They have like this prerequisite and you have to follow them. And this is just because of the internal curriculums that they have. But still, as I said, at the end of the day, you will have the same learning outcome as anyone else. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
That's all for me, I think.
All right, so I let you maybe talk. Maybe Vipulaistical and eat a little bit, and you can network. And then I'm here if you need me to ask. I have any questions. Yeah, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you.